Welcome, my name is Melissa Vages and I'm a registered dietitian with Sodexo at University Hospitals. Today we're focusing our store tour on building healthy snacks. Snacking can have a bad reputation, but if we choose nutrient-dense foods, then it can be part of a balanced diet. There are two types of snacks in our diets. The first one would be empty calorie snacks and the second one would be nutrient-dense snacks. Empty calorie snacks would be like our chips, cookies, cakes, our sweet items. And the empty calorie snacks are usually high in sodium, added sugar, and are really high in fat. So examples would be our crackers, some processed snack foods, certain protein bars, and even some of the more things you would think would be healthier items like dried fruit can be loaded with added sugar. And we're gonna take a closer look at some of these items. So this would be empty calorie snacks or occasional or just treats you would choose on occasion. Our next snacks would be nutrient-dense snacks. These foods are usually higher in fiber, could provide vitamins and minerals. So our nutrient-dense snacks would be like our fresh fruits, our raisins, peanut butter, crackers that are higher in fiber but lower in sodium, our unsweetened apple sauces, canned fruit and 100% juice would be a great choice as well. And then our plain dairy like cottage cheese and string cheese. Now keep in mind when you're building a snack, you want to combine a protein source and a healthy carbohydrate. That's a good combination to build a healthy snack. So our healthy carbohydrates would be like our fresh fruit like apples and bananas, our whole grains like a slice of whole wheat bread, and you want to combine that with a protein source like peanut butter, a handful of nuts, cottage cheese, string cheese. So an example snack would be an apple. This would be our healthy carbohydrate. High in vitamins and minerals, it provides fiber which will help keep us fuller for longer. And then you want to pair it with 1 to 2 tablespoons or a ping pong size amount of peanut butter. This combination of protein from peanut butter and our fiber from our apple will help keep our blood sugar stable and our energy level up during the busy day. Our first food that we're going to look at would be dried fruit. Now dried fruit can be a great snack, but be careful which ones you're picking. So our first product would be dried cranberries. Now, unfortunately, these guys are loaded with added sugar, and too much added sugar can lead to increased calorie intake. So instead of choosing craisins for your salad or for a snack, choose raisins. And it's great that they're already pre-packaged, they're only 90 calories, gives you some fiber. So you can have this snack by itself or pair it with string cheese to get you some protein. Remember, this combination of fiber from the raisins and the protein from the string cheese is gonna be a great healthy snack. Or you can have just the string cheese by itself or the raisins. Kind of listen to your body and see how hungry you're feeling. If you're feeling super hungry, have both. If you just need a little snack, choose one or the other. Our next item we're gonna look at would be cottage cheese. Now, in the grocery store, they have fruit and cottage cheese already combined together, but unfortunately, these are often loaded with added sugar. So it's gonna give a lot of added sugar, which will increase your calorie intake. So instead of getting this item, choose Individual's cottage cheese all ready to go. There's no added sugar in here, but this little container of cottage cheese gives you 10 grams of protein. So this is definitely a nutrient-dense food. So you could have this by itself, or you could add a serving of fruit with it, whether it's a piece of fruit like apple, or you could have your cottage cheese with canned pineapple. So when you're looking for canned pineapple, go for canned pineapple and 100% juice. Avoid the heavy or light syrups. The syrups are code word for added sugar. So again, 100% juice, you can have it with your cottage cheese, and there's no added sugar this way. So just by making a simple switch while you're grocery shopping, you're making a healthier choice, and these items are usually cheaper when you buy them separately instead of already combined together. Our next food that we're gonna look at would be yogurt. Yogurt is a great food, but you have to be mindful which yogurts you're choosing because certain yogurts can be high in added sugar. So our first yogurt would be a Yoplait strawberry. It's 150 calories for the entire container, and it gives you 6 grams of protein. But the downside, it has 13 grams of added sugar, or 3 teaspoons of added sugar in just this tiny yogurt. So a healthier choice would be choosing this Chobani brand. It's 120 calories, it's 12 grams of protein, so you get double the amount of protein, which is great, and it only has 5 grams of added sugar. So this would be a healthier choice. So this would be a nutrient-dense food, where this would be more of an empty calorie food since it's so high in added sugar. So just by choosing a different yogurt, you're making healthier choices throughout the day. So our next food would be a dried fruit and nut combination. It's already prepared for you, but the downside is when you take a closer look, It's really high in saturated fat, which raises up our cholesterol, and it's really high in added sugar. It has 3 teaspoons of added sugar just in this tiny container of snack mix. So instead of buying these prepackaged ones, which can be quite expensive, make your own. So you could use your raisins, which would be a great food, gives you some fiber this way, and then pair it with a serving of nuts, whether it's cashews, pistachios, pecans, whatever you like, but keep the portion under control. So a serving of nuts would be a 1/4 cup because calories do add up very quickly. So again, just kind of keep it by the palm of your hand or a 1/4 cup. So if you're craving something crunchy for your snack, most of us tend to go for crackers or chips, but keep in mind certain products can provide empty calories. So an example would be Ritz crackers. Now keep in mind a serving size is only 5 crackers and that's 80 calories. But most of us don't only have 5 crackers. We're usually doing 10, 15, maybe 20 crackers. So those calories are gonna add up very quickly. And this is really low in fiber. So you're not gonna feel full. So I recommend choosing a different cracker like the Wheat Thins. The serving size is 16 pieces, so a good amount of crackers, and you get 3 grams of fiber. So this will keep you fuller for longer. Now you can pair these crackers with peanut butter or string cheese. That will give you your protein source. So the cracker will give you your fiber, and then you can pair with a protein source like string cheese or peanut butter. So this would be a healthier snack. Instead of getting the Ritz crackers or crackers that already have like the filling in it, this would be an empty calorie snack, whereas the Wheat Thins with peanut butter or string cheese would be a nutrient-dense snack. Our final food we're gonna look at would be applesauce. Now, most of us would think all applesauce would be a great healthy snack, but again, there's gonna be really great products and then not so great products. So the first one would be the Mott's Cinnamon Applesauce. At quick glance, you'd think it'd be a healthy choice, but when you take a closer look, one of these little containers is 100 calories, but it provides 15 grams of added sugar, or about 4 teaspoons of added sugar just in this tiny container of applesauce. So instead of going for this one, choose no sugar added applesauce. It's only 50 calories and there's no added sugar. So you could have this by itself. You could add a sprinkle of cinnamon to it to add that cinnamon flavor, or you could pair this with a string cheese or cottage cheese. It'd be a great healthy snack. So you can go from an empty calorie food, which will provide a lot of empty calories from that added sugar, or you could just make a simple switch by choosing a nutrient-dense food like this unsweetened applesauce. This would be a better choice, and it's usually the same price, so you're spending the same amount of money, but this would be a healthier choice. Let's review what we learned today. Before you go grocery shopping, think of a couple snacks that you'd like to have during the work week. By planning your snacks, this will help prevent you visiting the vending machine, which often have empty calorie snacks. And don't forget to download the Healthy Snack Handout, which has great tips and healthy snack ideas to help you reach your wellness goals. Thank you for attending.